Hello, folks. My name is Chandra. I grew up in Honolulu, Hawaii, and I come from a very diverse family. And I wanted to share what I read, what I wrote, and please let me know what you think. Racism can be transcended through the development of higher states of consciousness. In middle school, I was that white-skinned boy with a full-on afro. I was born in Hawaii to a Caucasian mother and my African-American father. This had brought me access to many diverse cultures. My sister is Chinese, Japanese, Filipino, Hawaiian, Samoan, Tongan, Korean, white, black, and Native American. Just being in our family was like we were traveling the world. Mark Twain has a great quote in regards to the consciousness expanding effect of travel. Quote, "Travel is fatal to prejudice, bigotry, and narrow-mindedness, and many of our people need it sorely on these accounts. Broad, wholesome, and charitable views of men and things cannot be acquired by vegetating in a little corner of the earth all one's lifetime." End quote. I argue that we should not stop at travel as our personal progressive endeavor to improve ourselves. In fact, we should venture inward to find out what is the actual self. Am I this ever-changing body? That should be one of our first investigations. The body of today is not composed of the cells you had 10 years ago. Those cells have died. So what or who is the self? I believe that such an investigation can peel the onion skin layers of material ego to reveal a transcendent self, a soul, the person beyond this body. For it is within discovering that spiritual self that we begin to see a common unity of all life. Otherwise, if our identity is relegated to the body, then the differences are very real with no practical route to overlook them. Some are short, some are tall, and some are big, where others are small. We will come to a state of unity when we embark on discovering what is the actual entity. So that's what I wrote. I remember a few conflicts when I was young. I remember being called the N-word as in sixth grade and getting in a fight over it. And I'll spare you all the fighting details. But I believe that, if we start to see each other as spirit souls, then the vehicle that we drive, that the soul is present in, becomes less and less important. You know, what kind of vehicle the body is, what kind of, is it a Toyota, is it a Honda, etc. So I believe that spiritual wisdom can help the person transcend it. Otherwise, what do we have in common? We're all actually quite different. And even if we say we're all humans, but then they're animals. Animals have a history of being mistreated by humans because we don't dignify them as actual entities. So when we begin to see the self in all life, then I believe it brings a greater quality of life and a greater treatment of people and individual beings. So thank you very much. Please let me know. Bye.